Hi everyone, back with more Genshin. Gonna try and continue on with the 3.1 Archon quest today. But as you can see, yeah, I know Wind Chaser's out, but I'm planning on doing that later. Alright, do these. Holy 159 out of 160. Oh, hi Rara. Working no audio. Lol. Alright, let me just put all screens back in order. Actually, I can condense one more. Yeah. Actually, no, wait. No, I won't. Because I have 200 plus books, right? Yep, alright. That means I can go fight Hydrohypostasis. That's good, alright. That's all. Hello, guy. Give it a turn. I'll do that last because that's like a very easy friendship thing. Alright, kill it for 2. Yes, I have.
We should look for a place to take shelter. I'll be fine, but we don't want you catching a cold.
Shut up, fuck. I was gonna be a mortal as well now. You catch a cold too. See, you can't even hop over the simple fence. Old man.
Solidify!
No, my sword!
This quickly!
Shine down! Rain cutter! See? Rise over!
Yes!
Gather!
Rain outlines your face. No, my sword!
Oh, he got some. And let's see, where do I go next? Okay then. Oh, what? Oh my god, a raid? Hi Natachi, thanks for the raid. I was definitely not expecting that. Especially like what time is it? 5 minutes after I started streaming. But thank you! What was your stream?
Rain outlines your fate. There is no escape.
Hi to you as well. As you can see, I'm doing my dailies.
Gather!
It's fine. That's nice.
Rain cutter. Illusion shattered.
since you're here, would you like to see me do Nilo pulls? Cause I have no idea when I'm going to do them. Catching up with Kazuha and Tonari's quest.
Stabilize.
I'm guessing they're story quests, right?
Rain outlines your
Oh, that's
fate.
nice. That was Kazuha's story quest. Hang on, I forgot. It's been too long since I did that one. Okay, that's it. Yeah, sorry, I was right.
Solidify.
Let me weave you first.
Alright, that's 2 down. We forgot to do Kazuha's during summer, so we did it now. Eh, more content for you to do, I guess. Like, I'm in no current rush to finish off the talking swords. Oh, that story quest. Huh. For some reason I thought it was like some limited time event. Oh well. Yeah, I'm like also as much as I want to spam through the Archon and story quests, it's like no time because of school, so just slowly inch my way through the quest whenever I have free time. But yeah. Talking swords are why do you think people are still pissed about that?
Shine down.
To be fair, I'm also pissed about it. I really wish there was a theater function of sorts. Like, I know they show some. They have the ability to, was it, rehear the dialogue in quest lines, but it's not the same. It's not. You don't get a full experience, and it's so sucky. It especially doesn't, yeah, especially doesn't help. It's like, as much as I love Genshin, it is very not new player friendly because, oh come on, supplies, themselves. I was gonna say, yeah, because a lot of story quests that set up, sorry, limited time event quests that set up futures plot lines are inaccessible. You have another. Ah, I see. Yeah, no rights. That's also one of the reasons why, as much as I want to try setting up a second account to play with friends on other servers, I just can't get into it as well because like I know I'm missing out on a ton of story content. So I just won't be able to get as much gems to pull on character banners. Also, I don't really feel like playing 2 accounts because that's absolutely insane for me. I can barely handle 1. I see no reason to pull for Albedo otherwise. Meh, that's true. Okay, French team.
Darn boars.
Yeah, Thunder. Relock your second account and send animations. Lol. Yeah, the only thing I use my other server accounts for is like let friends try Genshin because they don't want to go through the whole hassle of setting up a Hoyo account or Facebook account or whatever to play Genshin. So if they are interested but they don't want to get too invested yet, what I do is I let them play on my other server accounts. So I think my Europe server is like about just before the for the Valen attacks Mondstadt section, and US was what was it? Just after meeting Paimon. Yeah. Your main is Europe. That's like this. If I have to start a second account, I'll be on
Astra.
Euro.
Thank you for. Add Astra.
Yo, bring red Asia and send it. Yes. They both start with A. Really? As for me, I'm in Australia, so obviously I chose the A server.
Come take a look. There will definitely be some
Okay, I remember what, yeah, achievement. What is this one? Han always shoots first. Straight A's. I wish I had straight A's. Excuse me, why do I have 3 achievements? I don't remember having 3. I remember getting 1. Han shoots first. 3 strikes. And invisible. Did I spell that wrong? What? Oh. Most of your achievements were earned accidentally while playing the game. Yeah, I used to grind achievements like hardcore, but then ever since 3.0 dropped, nope. Couldn't be bothered. Like the only one I actually spent, I actually did spend a stream grinding for, what was it? Where is it? There was a bunch of co-op ones. Yeah, these ones. These ones. Defeat all these characters, defeat all these bosses in co-op. That was the only one I grinded for because they were easier. But yeah, achievement hunting is a pain in the ass now. Challenges series. Okay, explanation for what I'm doing. I am using a achievement checklist to make sure to keep track of all the achievements I have done. And system shock. Alright, daily's done. What's going to do? Alright, Elo pools. That's not a wish banner. God damn. Okay, Elo. Let's do 10 and see what my luck is. Nope. God damn it. Really? Really? Oh, screw this. Alright, today's Monday? Yeah, Monday. Time to kill all the bosses. Start, and definitely not this team.
Stabilize.
Come on, stupid lizard. Get out here.
Solidify!
We still have 4 units, 1 quest, reach 10 electric, like most mercenaries for. Oh yeah, I'm with you on that. Ever since 3.0 dropped, so I have every region 100% except for Sumeru. Yeah, there's just no time. As much as I'm amazed at how much story content they've been pouring out in the past 2 versions, the reduced time in between versions makes it very hard to pace with all this content, especially for casual players. Like, I know how the hardcore players were like, oh, you can, I 100%, I see all those Facebook posts about people who are, why the fuck, that's wrong, I can't talk about freaking about it. Yeah, Facebook posts about people saying, oh, I 100%ed all of Sumeru in like 2 days. Like, before you stupid hardcore players, the rest of us casuals are like slowly making our way through. Yeah, so I have not explored Sumeru yet. I'm still, I just went all, hit all the statues of the 7 waypoints to open the map. What's that? 100? Oh, what I do is I use the interactive map to keep track of everything, and so when I had a holiday about at the end of last year, I just used the map and just went to every single marker and refound everything to make sure that I had strike 100% once that you get any, because all of them were about 19%, I think.
Solidify!
Oh, I have a second screen, so it's a bit easier. Yeah, I know. I mean, what I do, use. So, even if I had, so when I did have one screen as well, what I used to do was Alt Tab, because that would just allow me to flicker between screens real fast. But yeah, it is still very annoying.
There is no escape.
Oh, a stone journal, I have no idea how that is.
Stabilize!
No, my sword! Rain cutter!
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
But yeah, using the interactive map on one screen is a pain in the ass. Okay, I didn't get anything good from the violence. Screw off, you giant lizard. Next boss would be Andreas. Now, even my 3.1 progress in the Archon quest has been stuck at I've been in Aru village for like the longest freaking time, so yeah. Genshin. Oh, no one got a storage in there? Eh. Oh, and one other thing about like all this Genshin content just coming non-stop, it is definitely causing me to have a Genshin burnout. Like, it's not so severe because I do play other games, but I do also want to stream other games.
Solidify!
There was it. There's one. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, Genshin burnout because there's just so much Genshin stuff to do, and I want to play and stream other games. And it just takes so much time to set up and change between different games that I just have to stick with Genshin like for the foreseeable future until I get the new content down to a manageable level. Like, one thing I will do in the future, like soon, is I am going to be streaming Bayonetta every Friday when it comes out. Because goddamn, that's going to give me a much needed break from Genshin. Sadly, so Genshin is well behind.
Let me weave you a verse.
Oh, yeah.
Illusion shattered. See? Go.
Yeah. So yeah, we're both behind on Genshin for similar but different reasons. Oh, don't hit me, stupid dog. Damn, I still don't hit me.
Stabilize.
Rain outlines your fate.
Always make sure to play the Archon. I would love to have time to play the Archon quest.
Solidify.
Yeah, one thing about me being super slow on playing Genshin is that I kind of know I can Scaras and Pro boss
Know my soul.
or weekly boss, so I'm trying to spam the Archon quest as fast as possible so I can unlock the weekly boss. Hurry up and die. There you go. I like the lore too much in general, I like the time that you want. I want to explore the desert. God. Because the music played over me. Ah, alright. Um. Oh. Mentally rewinding. Shit. Yeah. One thing about being super late on playing all this Genshin stuff is that I kind of get spoiled on Facebook from all. So, you'll not want to explore the desert when Scarra boss comes out. Is he not out? Yeah, I thought he was already released as a weekly boss. That's one reason why I'm trying to spam through the Archon quest as fast as possible, so that I can get I have another boss to kill every week. Oh, not out yet? Oh, that's something, I guess. I think that... What was it? We're trying to join my world. I don't know who you are. Like, when I saw the Desert Wars release, I was super excited. You told Hoyo that you get to step on these stars. Apparently the Scarra Sims, number of Scarra Sims in Hoyoverse are very high. Oh cool, it's Sylvan. Yeah. Scarra got a Gundam. Well, for me, the comparison was more of Power Ranger Megazord because I watched more Power Rangers. Child looks like a Gundam in his third form. Now Scarra gets a fucking robot. What's next? You have to fight multiple Harbingers, and they all have their own robot, and they all combine to form an even bigger robot, like a Megazord. The natural progression. The escalation of conflict. Natural escalation of conflict. Yeah, but I would not be surprised if in the future we'll have to fight like multiple Harbingers at the same time as part of a weekly boss fight. That would be absolutely insane. At the same time, I also don't think they'll do it because they would want to separate the Harbingers as much, like give each of them their own limelight as much as possible.
Stabilize.
Just thinking like in terms of escalation of conflict. That will be the Celestia chapter.
It is time, Morax. We
or you know, after Celestia, because Celestia is all about defending Privat from threats beyond the stars. And then
There is
once
no
you defeat
escape.
Celestia, we will have to defend this will know, stars. I mean, I don't know if you know, but I used to watch this really old anime called Ren Lagann. Celestia has an actual 3D model in the game, and since like I think 3.0. Yeah, and everyone was freaking out about that. But yeah, so back to my origin. I used to watch this old anime called Ren Lagann, and one of the craziest bullshit things they pulled out from that
Let me weave you a verse.
they did
Know
in
my
anime was to
sword.
turn the fucking
Shine
into
down.
a giant transformer, and then and the protagonist had to go fight it. And once the protagonist was done beating up the transformer's ass, got no
atonement for 1,000-year pain! Gather! You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not.
Yeah, I guess yeah. I think they did it because the map is now stretching pretty far
Rain outlines
east-west.
your fate.
So
Rain cutter.
it will also remain the
There is no escape.
Higher, higher, pants on fire!
I think it's that weird. Hello, Hakotori.
Time to rain.
Yes, I've noticed you were here.
Lines
You
your
have been
fate.
noticed. Oh, the raid. Yes, yes. I see. Yes, you were here for the raid. Cool, I got a soul. Where are all the other things I got today crap with? Oh, Natachi, you wanna talk about weird sus bullshit that they swapped? Why the hell is Mondstadt, Lee, and Inazuma considered north, but Sumeru considered mid? Cause that is weird. I mean, especially if you look at the map. I was like, yeah, I know, right? It's like Northlander Billet and Midlander Billet. How the fuck is this supposed to be north? That's like more east than north. Especially if you include Inazuma as north. Unless they like change it in the future such that Inazuma actually does require Eastlander billets or something. But yeah, it's just weird for me. Gene's office there's a map of Mondstadt. Oh, you mean the one that's of old Mondstadt? Like from a few years, like game relative? Yeah, I saw that.
It was on a deserted moonlit night
Compass on
that the
compass
hero
and
approached the...
both Mondstadt direction. Okay, I did not notice the compass. What I noticed for the map was that the geography was completely different. What's I gonna do? Oh right, blossoms. Blossoms. So north is like north. No, no, no. You're talking about the big brown map on the wall in the office, right? The geography of that map is different. Screw it, I'll teleport back to Mondstadt. If there's a different map though, I have no idea. So this is something really cool I found from watching like Genshin lore videos on YouTube. But damn if it isn't some impressive as hell backstory. And also why the fuck would they not change update the map? And yeah, I didn't notice it either till I saw the lore video, so don't worry, we're all blind.
Body and mind.
Actually,
No, my
not like
sword.
how I'm doing this. Okay, so you're talking about this map, right? Wait, what? No. Yeah, so the compass north does line up. Cool. So, if you see in this map, Cider Lake like extends all the way north. But if you look at the actual map in game, it doesn't. It's blocked off, and it meanders off to the west. So the YouTube lore video I saw, I think it was by Cat with Blue Hat. He says that the reason why this map looks different from our map is because Klee blew up the mountains and flood and caused that Northern River section to flood, and then the river had naturally diverted west and flooded the canyon. So yeah, fun little tidbit. Blame everything on Klee. Okay, fine. I'll blame it on Alice. Alice is the true master villain behind everything. God, it pisses me off that it's like the past what 2 events? No, what was it 2.8 and like the Golden Apples event and the One Liso Fest event? It's stated that Alice was around, and we don't fucking see her. God damn it. Scaling is different? No, not really. It's not that different. Like if you can actually overlay the two maps. And yeah. And what else? Yeah, one of the points he raised was if you actually go to this section of the map and like look at it physically in person. I don't want to do it because there's no waypoints there. That's going to take me age for and forever to run over. The rocks here don't match up with the rest of the rocks surrounding it. Blame it on Venti, the people speaking to the ocean. That was several hundred years ago. This shit is more recent. But yeah, the rocks don't match up and the like yeah. What is it? The rocks don't match up and they look very uneven and jagged. Like someone blew up a mountain. Yeah. Besides, he hasn't been active in onset for centuries.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your...
No. Terra has its own laws and terraforms under the power of nature called Archons. God, I hate this one stupid abyss mages. Never into maps. I've been a bit into maps because like I love looking at maps and just like looking at roads and seeing stuff. No map lore. Oh really? Then did you know about the map lore that like this fucking Musojin Gorge that was done by Raiden to kill the snake apparently goes all the fucking way and cut up this shrine island. So yeah, it actually lines up. So that's how epic her slash was. It went all the way to Narukami and sliced up the mountain. Oh, you know what's American? Oh, cool. So it is actually absolutely incredible, like some of the stuff that Oyogas thinks about when he designed the islands and the map and the country.
No, my sword!
Oh god. Who would fucking notice?
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Shine down.
Energy on. Oh, that's why I should steer straight. I did not let you off as well.
Cross over.
That's the reason why I'm okay and not like outside. Didn't like put my hands to.
Time to act.
Am I gonna teleport over here or do I have to run over to some? Oh, there you go. Nice, I'm just Oh, right, yeah.
Illusion shattered. Go.
Yeah, I always forget that Beetle like killed the sea monster all by herself, mostly because I'm not her main, but yeah, I know her lore. That's just insane to me as well. Like she killed the fucking sea monster before she got her powers. Beetle may like just be one of the strongest physical. Like game stats reflected. Sorry, if in-game stats were actually reflected in the lore, or if their lore stats were reflected in-game, I have the feeling that Beta will be a ridiculously overpowered DPS. One better treasures that one. Oh, I love Ning. She was like my first, no, my second C6. I used her for a very long time before I got Vital. So just imagine like having Ningguang's power level be at the same level as like the cutscenes. So. Oh, Ningguang should treasure. Yes, agreed.
Stabilize.
Huh? Witness the power.
They should
Go
both
on.
treasure each
Rain
other and
outlines.
treasure their-
Shine down.
Oh, wait, I'm oh,
Solidify.
Know my sword. Let me weave you a verse. There is no escape. Huh?
oh, what's the shit name for Beidou and Ningguang? Like, I have no idea what the shit means, but I have the feeling that all the Beidou and Ningguang shippers were super happy with the last Moon Chase Festival cutscenes. Anything else I need to do? How much artifact space do I have? Yeah, no, I can't grab artifacts today. Oh yeah, how much condensed resin do I have? 5. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Sumeru exploration team, and let's do the Archon quest, I guess. You should keep getting bigger and keep getting tired of being adventure. Where's your rest time? Your rest time is in between all the exploration when you're not playing Genshin. You know, you can just stay in your serenity more than live your farming life. I run backwards to this bike. I'm going to early retire so I have freedom. But you still need to find your sister. A brother or sibling. You still need to find your sibling. Wait, what? No, come on, just let me teleport. Screw your sibling, brother. Ah, well, that's called incest, my dear, and we don't support that here. No, I'm kidding. That's called incest, and it might be legal in Tavad because it has its own laws.
Hey, dear.
You'll find your ass when you finally want to meet.
Right on time.
That's technically true as well because your sibling is the one that's running away from you. And can easily find you whenever you want. Did we learn anything from the criminals?
We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say,
I'm
never
gonna pull
take the
for
fight
every
outside the ring.
character.
Yep, I guess you can put
I'm
it
an
that way.
idiot.
It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility.
I have so many
Us mercs,
characters
on the
it's
other
going to be
hand,
freaking forever
We
to
pretty
build.
much live from one day
everyone.
to the next.
On
Well,
the other hand,
Paimon
it
thinks
does
you're
mean that I
great,
have
too.
very versatile team comps
Really?
whenever I want as well.
Thanks for that.
Where the hell did you come from?
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early, too.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
For sure. We don't use that here. We call it physical persuasive techniques. We all know what they are doing. Yes. Yes, we do.
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
She does. She has
Do
the, like,
I?
blank look on her face that every character
gave
has
it
because
away?
no one has any
Oh,
fucking
there's
emotion other
no
than
mask
Traveler.
that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am. Please, don't beat us anymore.
Oh my
We're gonna
god.
die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
She mastered it really. She mastered it really quickly too. Now she's just as terrifying as he is.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please have mercy!
You've made your bed.
We may both be desert dwellers, but there is one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of the Scarlet King will only result in war. And war serves no one.
Damn, she speaks the
The
truth.
people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring,
Preach, sister.
but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about the Scarlet King's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in the Scarlet King's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
So
They're called
stupid.
village keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread word about the Scarlet King's resurrection and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process.
Where are the village keepers now?
I'm not sure.
That's one.
Huh? One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3.
Holy
Then,
shit.
you die by
Holy
my
shit.
hand.
Holy shit.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all
Damn,
him.
this game just got hardcore real quick.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there. You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
They look so pathetic.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
Do you have any idea who that mysterious person might be?
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way. That guy,
Well.
he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself the Scarlet King's envoy.
And this is
I
trained
believe
well, I see.
I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
Oh, what the hell, Sino?
Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the academia. Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the academia again.
In Sumeru City, Cetaria also mentioned King Dashret's resurrection is just the Academia's misinformation campaign.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars.
Quietly something for Dave.
Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
Don't worry, you'll get
You're
her
right.
soon.
Isak is
Just
still
be
waiting for
patient.
news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it.
What about the
Candace,
unconscious-
I'll let you
Oh,
deal
we'll
with the
just leave them
radicals.
there.
Leave everything outside the village to us.
All
They're
right.
The initials.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
I want to make a joke about it, like, Alright, yeah. So I guess you like your woman. So do you like them with muscles? Is that why you're like simping for Dea? So is that why you also like Ado?
What scheme is the academia brewing now?
Like all women.
You look worried. Thinking about
Oh,
the
you like
village
all
keepers?
Too.
Yes. I'd look for them myself if I could. As members of our village, each one of them is very important to me.
You have a strong sense of belonging here. I guess I'm the opposite. Mercs are stray dogs, wherever they go.
Dia, don't say
If someone
that.
doesn't like buff when they
Come
are
be a
weak and
part of this
you will
community
beat their
too.
ass.
Thanks. I'll let you know when I feel like joining.
That's fair.
I just hope everyone's all right.
Also, what? She has hair that looks like cat ears. But she has a huge sword. What else would you need? That she actually has a caring personality when she gets to know you better. And she becomes really affectionate. Your thing also has cat ears. I think I'm beginning to see a pattern here. You're a cat and you like cats. What about Iona? So that's a cat girl. With like actual cat.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Iona's a child.
Well,
That's the correct
as you can
response.
see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for
Druff will be too
ages,
drunk to even
and now
realize
you're
what has
suddenly
happened.
sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway?
But just because Druff is too drunk to stop you doesn't mean the FBI won't. God, this is a long as pause. What? Autoplay? Come on.
Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make
Yeah,
up
that is
for
true.
that.
Druff is a good father.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
Go ahead, I won't stop you. Oh, Lumin actually looks a little upset. He's better than your father. Oh,
Never mind.
that's a bit of a shame.
Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave our village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying
Yep.
here.
I have the
So we
feeling that he
thought that
kind
we
of
might
like
as well take
semi
the search
half
elsewhere.
adopted Razor. At the very least, he can Razor under his wing. God, I'm gonna skip these long as pauses.
Enough with the silent treatment!
Maybe he's giving us time to think.
No.
Uncle Brown cat.
I'm just surprised that you decided
Yeah,
to
that
team
is a
up
cute
with
name.
him.
Alhaitham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to
Huh.
question our choices.
Wait, so does El Haytham's name have a hyphen in it or not? Cause I think I saw a hyphen in earlier quest lines. I wonder how those NPC-looking parents keep giving birth to those exceptionally looking children. To be fair, we haven't seen what Diona's mom looks like yet. Wait, have we seen any other parents in the game? I'm trying to mentally recall real quick. Diona and Clee's mom. Alice is 100% going to be playable in the future. Reese's parents were both NPC. Yeah. Okay, didn't the mom have like silver hair? So that would explain why Reza has silver hair as well. And to be fair, Reza's design is like, I'm pretty sure if you took off all his clothes, he would just look like a jungle boy.
Yeah, you're all talk!
Blind PC more. But yeah, well, Reza was not raised in a typical way. Typical NPC hairstyle just for hair. I'm pretty sure that both of them also had access to a barber shop, unlike Razor, who like doesn't even know what scissors are. So
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to
What?
take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they died because no one knew about Reza until Varka found him in the mountains, and then Varka went to look up about Reza's parents. Or it could be that they died and told Varka to go find Reza in their will, and that's why Varka knows how to find Reza, knew where to find Reza in the mountains. Yeah, but I highly doubt that they are alive. Died on the adventurous party of Interest Guild. Yeah. I saw a stupid crackpot theory that the couple that's sitting up on Star Snatch Cliff is actually supposed to be Reza's parents. But that's such a stupid crackpot theory. Yeah, Reza's parents are unfortunately dead, in my opinion.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing?
Hilariously connects Reza to men that was adopted by the adventurers. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Benny has dads. I like how they just casually offhand mention it and no one really cares about it. It's so cool. But it's interesting like how everyone in one that band has dads. It takes I mean, yeah, he mentions it so casually that most people just like, oh, okay, moving on. Just I love that he just do it. It's just so normal. But yeah, it was when Diesel Fest. Yeah, it is not. Yeah, instead of like making a huge show of it, like every other Western media tries to do. But yeah, Wine Diesel. So Wine Diesel. Which people in real life that's not Genshin. That's why Genshin is a fictional game. But yeah, I'm loving Wine Diesel Fest for the simple reason that every monster character so far plays an active role in the event, and we actually see like how all of them are like I was trying to say what all of their relationships are like. Like we don't see all of them, but we see a lot of them, which is really cool.
In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
Maybe fictional, but they can make it in a bad faith. Maybe homophobic, whatever the answer is, good reputable. Yep. %100% agree. Nothing else to add. Not even a funny joke. Oh, sorry, corny joke. 100% props to Voyovers for doing that.
You mean some of them lied to us?
Also what?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Gandis said?
Yes!
Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru.
Yes!
That's because whether the Scarlet King or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them.
I am 100% here to see all the new ships that are forming. Or at least being confirmed. I'm surprised they actually made Amber Eula somewhat canon. More official, I'm impressed that they actually continued it on from the GAA, but Amber Eula? He heard nothing about their relationships ever. Like, everyone's fan speculating ever since the Eula trailer, and there was nothing about it. And now we have this? You're multi-shipping, you're open to new. Yeah, all you shippers are like eating very well because of Wine Diesel Fest. I cannot wait for the next big event, like country festival event. Cause I have the feeling that like Wine Diesel Fest will be the standard moving forward, where they have all the characters taking part. That'll be really awesome.
By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
During the last event with Albedo, you mean the Christmas winter event thingy? Oh, was it together? I thought it was Amber did it by herself. Yeah, I don't know why my brain interpreted it as Eula recommended that Amber should take a ice bath, and then Amber went and did it by herself, and Eula just wasn't around. Oh well. But yeah, Amber definitely told everyone about it. All my memory may be faulty. It's been like almost. It's been 10 months since that, at least 10 months since that event, so. You also want to have Koba and I'm going to, and it's like, together. Okay, yeah, so there was definitely more hints before this, and I just forgot. So, yes, saying we can find new info from someone we've already spoken to.
Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Animosity, you know, Natashi, the easiest way to warm up when you're cold is, especially in a cold environment like Dragonspine, is physical body skin-to-skin contact. And the larger skin surface areas in contact with each other, the more warm you get. So, and animosity between Alhaitham and Sino. I could see it for developing into a ship if they write it in ways, but for now it's still very much and they aren't close. You don't feel like hating. Yeah, they definitely have grown more respectful of each other, I would say, but they're still also very wary of each other at this point. I don't know how the relationship will develop throughout the rest of this quest also.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Our enemies to lovers.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are Scarlet King fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the Radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it!
So yeah, I was gonna make a joke about you eating all the shits, but the timing is off now, so I'll just say it anyway. But I forgot because I forgot the name of the character. But Charbidis, yeah. Yeah. Are you Charbidis? Cause you seem to like eating some ships. Oh god, I dropped when I'm supposed to stay up there.
I hope I can be as cool as Candace.
Yeah, like what you like. I
We're way
won't hold
behind
judgment on
schedule.
you for whatever weird stuff you do. You like shit. Unless it involves kids, in which case I will judge you very harshly. This is the police, open up!
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Judge nobody.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler?
Everyone does. Sure thing, miss. Sure thing. Hi, Miss Shani.
Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of the Scarlet King can truly change Sumeru for the better?
No.
Why's that?
Because it'll only result in conflict.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
I can't promise anything, but I'll do the best I can.
Yeah! We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in the Scarlet King. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives.
Do not blame Clue for it. I'm not saying it was Klee, but she's currently the only other. There's only two people in this game we know who uses a crap ton of explosive and has thought about blowing up mountains, and Klee is one of them. And the other would be Alice. So, if it's not Klee, it's Alice. Either way, it's gonna be Alice's fault.
Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
Well, yeah, one thing against Alice being the one who blew up the mountain though is that I don't think she really uses explosives. She might be a catalyst, but she seems more of like... I have the feeling that she would use the way she would bring down the mountain wouldn't cause it to obstruct the river in such a huge way. She did say she wanted to. I like, what was her phrase? Yeah, in the Stavat travel guide, she did say, "Oh, I would like to terraform the landscape to make it much prettier." And I don't think blocking off a river would be and causing massive geological changes would be something that Alice would do. So I have the feeling it's more on Klee than it's more that Klee did it. And she saw, oh, I remember Mommy's plans on doing this, and then she went and did it while Alice wasn't looking. Alice is terrifying. Oh, the fact that we know so little about her is what makes her absolutely terrifying. Also, just like the personality she leaves in her notes and books and stuff.
You can tell them. I'm sure she'll keep your secret.
What do you expect from the witch as part of the secret club of witches? Study the realize. You're not wrong. Oh, speaking of that secret club, what do you think are the chances Mona's master will also be revealed, like either NPC or playable? Her eating heliotrope and experiments. I do not remember eating. I remember her suggesting about a heliotrope perpetual motion generator where they just cannibalize each other.
Alright, I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often, and when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But, because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Could you make out where the sounds were coming from?
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
Oh, I think I visited that area.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
We need to check out that hospital.
Yeah, let's go!
I've really been there though, I think. Is it like south? Oh yeah, I've definitely been there. It's where I accidentally ran away. Yeah. I also like running through here to follow Celia and wound up on this side of the cave network. What time is it? 1:03 AM. Okay, I'm not going to do that because I have no idea how long that will take, but I will activate the Statue of the Seven because I do want to unlock more of the map. Once I get there, I'm gonna do my last handful for the stream. Oh, crystal flies. Come here. Here. Yeah. Where's the statue of the seven? Is that it? Should we put this one instead? Options. Yeah.
Next on the agenda.
Oh, I really want to spend some time exploring all these ruins. Whatever. Oh, is it? Oh, there it is. Now we can jump all the way down. Guess it's this one. Yep. So close to that thing.
Yeah.
Not that thing.
You are not welcome here.
Shine down! Born of ice and frost.
Try to keep up. Pulverize! Take my No more tricks up your sleeve. Stabilize.
There is no escape. Scatter! Germinate! Access denied.
You won this one. I'll be back.
Okay.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Right. That's why I don't get the chest. Just throw some random artifacts in, I guess. Oh, yeah, that sucks one. Alright. No more chest one. Let's go straight to the statue of the what's that one? It's at the bottom though. Damn it, wait.
Feeling lucky today?
Propagate! Shine down! No touching!
You won this one.
next on the agenda?
Stabilize!
Yay. Alright, next up is that's William King Deshra. Cool. Right, that means it's just this area left. I'll do that much. Oh my god, it's like something all the way over here. This is all gonna piss me off so badly. Alright, oh. What? Quite a lot. Cool. Fall. Oh, leveled up? Huh. Nope. Alright, is there anything else? Alright, okay, this. Very yes, muscular. Okay, instead and hope I get the correct quest. Man, like, how much time away from getting that? But yeah, I think I'm gonna end my stream soon. I'm gonna teleport back to Mondstadt and do my last temple. Oh wait, I think that's because of that. That's well. Let's go. Water temple. Jiangling. Oh, I got a Sekbo. That's something, I guess.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
See what I can get great enough.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Again, why no stream? I guess I'll just end the stream. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoy the chat with Archon a lot. Next time I stream, I'll probably do the runes for quest.